Hello there, welcome Lanka for the news with me, Dushan Vas. First, take a look at the headlines. President says it is a responsibility of the youth to work towards the betterment of the country. CEB employees get 22% pay hike from January. Malawi hospital reopened, UN agencies given access. Now for those and other stories in detail. The government looked upon the youth with great respect and faith, and it is the duty of all to join hands in rebuilding and develop the nation. Speaking at the inauguration of Ruwanpura National College of ICT Education, President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that the government was able to provide unprecedented job opportunities to the youth, particularly to the graduates. President emphasized that the country, which is now free of a 3-decade-long war with many sacrifices, should be developed and not allow anyone to destabilize the country. The President also said that the allowance given to the College of Education students will be doubled. Necessary directives were given to the Minister of Education by the President. Power and Energy Minister Johnson yesterday announced that the government has increased the salaries of Ceylon Electricity Board by 22% and the new increase will be added to their salary from the 1st of January 2010, with increase to be paid for November and December of 2009 as well. The increase concerning November and December salaries will also be added to their salaries increased from next year, he further said. This is an unanticipated increase for the employees, he further said. Minister Seneviratne was speaking at a press conference at the CEB headquarters. The government will shortly invite opposition MPs to visit northern relief camps where about 140,000 war-displaced people are accommodated. Resettlement and Disaster Relief Services Minister Rashad Badiuddin said that a 32-member consultative committee of his ministry would be invited to visit northern camps shortly. The minister said that he had obtained Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa's consent on Monday for that purpose. The minister said that the IDP camps had held almost 300,000 persons at the end of the war last May. The number had rapidly come down to 140,000 after the government accelerated the resettlement program, he further said. The government would shortly open Punareen in the Kirinachar district for resettlement. Responding to our queries, he said that about 28,000 persons would be resettled in the Punareen area. 260 Sri Lankan migrant workers living under a bridge in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, are to be brought back home immediately, said the Foreign Employment Authorities. Exit permits had been obtained for all 260 belayed migrant workers, and they would be sent home latest by Saturday. The plight of the belayed migrants was highlighted in the media, with sections accusing authorities of negligence. Refusing these allegations, Sri Lanka Bureau of Foreign Employment Chairman K. Ranawaka told local media yesterday that the workers who have outstayed their visa in Saudi Arabia and others accused of malpractices were using the bridge as a tactical move to leave the country without paying fines. Urban Development and Sacred Area Development Minister Dinesh Gunawardena, on an official visit to India, addressed the Indian Merchant Chamber in Mumbai recently and explained the incentives offered to foreign investors that could be fruitful to Indian merchants since terrorism was defeated and peace restored in Sri Lanka, a press release from the ministry said on Monday. Elaborating on Sri Lanka's investor-friendly policies, he said there was a proper investment climate and opportunity for Indian investors, and with the expansion of the economy, they could invest in infrastructure development projects and even could set up joint ventures with the local private sector, the release further said. Brazil's two largest cities, Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, suffered widespread blackouts due to a problem at the Itiapao Dam on the Paraguay border. All of Paraguay was also left in darkness, but only for 15 minutes, while several other Brazilian cities were affected for more than 4 hours. The power system lost 17,000 megawatts after the massive dam went offline, possibly because of a storm. Extra police were put on streets to prevent a surge in crime. That's all the news we have for you today. Do join us tomorrow for the very latest. Till then, have a wonderful time.